Come on now, did you really think I was gonna stop doing these fun little pack openings in Spellstone? Even though I don't even actively play the game, I mean, these are what really does well on my channel, so why not? Also, my camera is out of whack. Okay, so today's plan is to use all 50,000 gold on basic packs. Once again, just a reminder, what a pack means in Spellstone is a single card. Someone commented on one of my old videos that I only opened 50 packs because I opened 10 packs at a time, but the game considers a single card as a pack, as you can see here. These are basic packs times 10, which means these are just 10 packs. So yeah, hopefully there won't be any more confusion about that. I'm not the one who named the packs the way they are named. Don't blame me, blame the game makers, whoever they are. Also, with the older videos, I hadn't played the game as much, so I really didn't know what was and wasn't good, so now I should have a more nuanced take. But yeah, this first pack is absolute garbage. Even though I'm still at the part of the game where I use a lot of epics, I don't think Paladin is an epic I want to play. Sage of Croaks is, I mean, it has invisibility, so it has some uses, but once again, not the most exciting packs. We are obviously going for legendaries first and foremost, but I mean, you might get an epic that really is exciting as well. Who knows? Yep, still bad luck. I wonder if I should like move my face cam though, so that it doesn't block stuff as much. Also, I was gonna say something intelligent, but I completely forgot, so instead enjoy this pack with absolutely nothing in it. Now, since we are using like the actual gold limit, as I was gonna say, there is a high chance that we are gonna open a legendary, at least one, and here we have one. It's a legendary Chaos Avian Mecha. So it has two different typings, which is good. However, is the actual card good? I guess we'll find out. It is a 3 delay card, which always is a bit iffy. But if we look at the fully evolved version, which we won't be getting for a while, or I won't be getting for a while, I don't really post a lot of gameplay videos, so I suppose it doesn't really make sense to talk about us. But yeah, it's gonna get Emberhide 8, Corrosive 8, Nullify 6. Nullify is kind of an ability that I've not valued as much as I should have in the past. So I think this might be decent-ish, but I'm not too sure about like if this is still like worth as far as like these kind of defensive wall cards go. So not sure, might be good. Unless they couldn't tell you. But that's exciting. Unfortunately, the timing of me opening that kind of meant that since I was about to talk about legendary cards, I didn't react to it as much as I probably would have otherwise, but it is what it is. Also, in case some people are wondering, my account is not fully free to play. I basically bought like, I think like 1 or 2 of the, oh my god, I was once again distracted, of the like quad fused like zombie bird thingies that have frost breath. But for the most part, even the stuff that you usually wouldn't have as a free-to-play player that I have they're just kind of remnants of the old times of the game, where if you got like a gem reward, it wouldn't like get timed out in your inbox. So when I first came back to the game, I just had a bunch of gems from like the old days of the game. So we have Avenging Angel, which I mean, it's a legendary, that's usually good, but I find that most one delay cards are kind of garbage, and I kind of doubt this is any different from those. In fact, I'm pretty sure the good ones I've seen have had some other stuff going on. So yeah, I just don't see this being valuable. It doesn't really benefit a lot from being fast either, so yeah, I feel like Vengeance is kind of a useless ability on a card that's gonna die from like 1 or 2 in like 1 or 2 turns anyways. That's kind of an unfortunate legendary to open, but it's a legendary, so I can't complain too much. That's also always hype, because you still get like a lot of essence, whatever the mechanic in this game is. I've had a short break from Spellstone, so I don't remember anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of occasionally be playing this, which means that I'm gonna still have pack openings every now and then, but they won't be coming as frequently as they did at one point. Although I suppose they have never been that frequent. Now we're kind of dead rolling again, but at the same time we got like 2 legendaries in the first 15k, so... Okay, so it seems like I have to vaporize some cards, but the thing is that I probably can do that like on camera before I edited this out, but since I now have the vaporize rare thingy figure out, I don't actually have to cut away because it doesn't take that long for me to open up some space. Unless I have to start deleting epics as well, in which case it is gonna take a while. And at that point I am gonna edit it out, but yeah. Or I'm probably just gonna stop recording and hit record again. Icy Lake Monster. This is kind of one of those cards where I feel like this should be good. I just haven't really been able to play it too much. I think I just didn't have it ready last time we had a Sea Folk event, unless there was one recently, but then I just wasn't playing the game anyway, so yeah. I think this could be actually decent during the event, not gonna lie. Even though, once again, it is a 3 delay, so it's not as good as a 2 delay. And kind of tends to fall in between the good 4 delays and the good 2 delays, but I mean, it empowers a Sea Folk. It's unfortunate that it has like a big buff to a single target instead of like buffing all Sea Folk or stuff like that, but still, freeze is great. It's a surprisingly good effect, and regenerate is never a bad thing with a bulky boy like this one. So yeah, I mean, actually, even though it's just an epic, not a legendary, it's definitely not a bad card at all. But yeah, once again, just like rares and commons, which are actual garbage. I don't think the commons even give you that much of the essence thingy that you use to upgrade your cards, so it's like extra bad, but it is what it is. Now I have been like wondering if I should be making videos about the Warhammer card game as well, because I've started playing, I don't remember the exact name, it's like Horus Heresy Legions or something like that. I played it for a while and I think I could like make videos about the event drafts if there is like any interest in that kind of a card game as well. I do know that my Spellstone and Yu-Gi-Oh! Also there was that one card I just ignored completely, sorry about that. But yeah, I do know that my Spellstone and Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan bases kind of overlap. Well, fan base is kind of a strong word, but my viewer bases do overlap a bit between those 2 card games, so if there is any interest in a 3rd card game for the same channel, I definitely would like to make some videos about Allegiance, and I'll probably make at least one, but if you would like to see that or would be interested, definitely leave a comment below letting me know. Murgoat, I don't know if this is actually even that good, but this was like one of my first epics, so I hold a special place for the cunning Murgoat, and whenever there's a Sea Folk event, I really do ponder whether or not I can fit that into my deck. Okay. Absolute garbage. And yeah, I've noticed that Frost Breath does actually put in a lot of work. Even though I suppose it doesn't really seem like it should. Or maybe it does. But yeah, it does put in a lot of work. Okay, should I like delete something here? No, I'm not gonna do that now. I'm just gonna vaporize the normals and rares. And apparently break my chair. I literally didn't even move. Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure I didn't even move. Hopefully my mic didn't pick that up. Okay, so we have exactly 20k left, which means that we have quick maths. What's 20 times 10? 200 packs left, but once again, packs mean just like a single card, so we only have like 19 openings left, 18 now. Absolute garbage. It's unfortunate. I'm not gonna like go through the rares and the commons, and if the epics are bad, I'm gonna gonna glance over them as well, like I did with the unicorn thingy. Garganothos is a card that I tend to play during the goblin events. I'm not sure if it's actually that good. The Pierce does come in clutch as well as the poison. But most importantly, it's a goblin with decent stats and 2 delay, so whenever there's a goblin event, goblins tend to have pretty good effects from the events. So it just, I feel like it's worth playing. Obviously the quad fused version, but still. And now we actually have the Valiant Charger that I ignored before. But yeah, I mean, Valor is kind of an ability that on certain cards it's really good. This is not one of them. That's what I'd like to say. Like literally its abilities don't work together at all. Like think about it. Daze makes the opponent's attack less, which means that Valor won't trigger more than once. Although it has some sustainability in the form of a heal all 4. But you wouldn't want your heal all and your Valor creature to be the same creature. You wouldn't want them to be at the start of the line, because they're gonna get killed really fast, especially since it doesn't have any other sustainability. Like, this is just bad design. I think this is like one of those, well, not bad design, I think this is like one of those cards that are bad intentionally, so that the good cards shine through more. But yeah, there are certain rares I would prefer over that, actually. It's that bad. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but that's what I feel about it. Calypsan Air was a card that I really wasn't too excited about it when I first got a couple of them. But during Seafolk, yeah, Seafolk is the name, events, it has put in a lot of work. Obviously 2 delay cards tend to do really well in PvP anyways, especially at lower ranks. Obviously at the higher ranks it's all about the great legendary cards and stuff. But I'm not that high in the rankings ever, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I mean, Barrier Seafolk, healing Seafolk, and having Shroud kind of makes this a really good support card. At least that's what I think. I could be completely wrong though. Once again, I have not played the game as much as many of the other content creators around the game have. I'm just a pack opening guy. Okay, so once again, just basically all garbage. Mostly commons and then 1 rare. But I don't think like even the rares give you that much essence, so there isn't much difference between a common and a rare. I could be wrong about that as well. Oh, I really loved these guys when I like first started playing, because they reminded me of like a mechanic in, I think, like Warstorm or something like that. But obviously they are not good. They're rares for a reason. There's a reason why they aren't epic or anything. So yeah, literally only commons in this pack. Actually cursed. Let's just vaporize so we have more room. I think like having the VIP thing actually increases your card storage slightly, so that's at least convenient from my basically wasted money on this game, since A, I don't play the game that much, and B, the stuff I bought wasn't that good to begin with. Because I didn't want to like overbuff myself. Okay, we have Steam Belly Digger. I mean, it has Shroud, it has Empower All. I haven't found that the Ember Hide has really made a difference on this card, but whenever there's a mecha effect, event, the Shroud and the Empowering thing actually kind of come in clutch at lower levels of play once again. And especially in like PvE stuff, where the requirements aren't as high either. And what do we have here? We have, ooh, another Garganothos. The thing is that I've like consistently kept opening those, so I might actually just not need them anymore at this point. But definitely can't be too mad about that. It's a card I actually like, and that has put in some work for me. So yeah, Actually, now that we have done, that's all the packs, but we could also try our luck twice here. Who knows, maybe we'll open the boulder. Okay, no luck with that. Another try. Yeah, no luck with that. Unfortunate. But yeah, definitely let me know if there is any excitement, interest in the Warhammer card game. I tend to be pretty good at the game. I have gotten some 12 win drafts so far, so I think that could be like stuff where I could actually post a lot of gameplay as well. I can't really do that with Yu-Gi-Oh! As much because there isn't a draft format in the game at all. And also building decks in that game takes forever unless you're a whale, because even like in this game, just using a couple of euros is gonna give you a significant advantage, but in Yu-Gi-Oh! Not so much. But yeah, let me know how you felt about that. Tell me if I was wrong about a card. I am gonna keep posting these pack openings, but I'm not gonna post other stuff about Spellstone. There are a lot of content creators who are better at the game than me, so I don't feel like I really need to fill out that niche. But yeah, thanks for watching, dudes, dudettes, and everything in between. I hope you have a great night, or day, or morning, depending on when you're seeing this video. Have a good one.